Hey Taurus, TT here with a predictions for the next 7 days. If you are a Taurus, welcome to our love nest. And if you're returning, welcome back, you guys. No matter where you have placements of Taurus in your chart, this week is very important for you, Taurus. I think the best way I could describe this energy overall for you is you're going to realize that you are the bank. You're the energy bank. Um, you're where the money resides. You're where the gifts reside. There's something about generosity, abundance, your energy in itself is where it all comes from. I feel like a lot of people are going to realize that your energy was feeding something or growing something for other people. You're going to realize that your frequency, just your nature in itself, was being utilized, capitalized off of, for many different people. Um, you may not get an actual, um, you may not get actual evidence of what I'm saying to you right now, but you're just gonna feel it. You're gonna feel like something was restored back to you. You're gonna feel like, you have more energy checks to cash. You're gonna feel like you're not so overwhelmed with emotions. Um, you're going to see how relationships, because companionships is like you touch someone and then they feel better. It's very healing energy. It's very giving energy. The nature of you it wears off, like it wears off after a while when you're not around. But when you are around people, they feel encouraged. They feel like they could do anything. They feel like they could be on the top of their game. They feel like, you know, yeah. I think some of them start to believe that it was always their energy, and they may tend to get arrogant about it or boastful. hmm As if you're the one that is feeding off of them, but the truth be told, they're feeding off of you. So the next 7 days is going to be some confirmations of that because you're going to have more energy. That's what I'm picking up on. So let's get the energy for the next 7 days for you, Taurus. If y'all are returning, welcome back, my OGs. I love each and every single one of y'all. Shout out to y'all in the comment section. I be seeing y'all comments. Okay, what I told you, rebellion energy here. So when I see 11, this reminds me of doors, opportunities, your options. You feeling like, you know what, I don't have to stay stuck in. I can't, I can color outside the lines. I don't have to stay stuck in this situation. I don't only want no validation or confirmation of my right to do this. This may be in your relationship sector for some of you. You're going to be getting a lot of universal confirmation from the Most High that you can have options. You can date multiple people at the same time. Unless someone is being exclusive with you by choice, I feel like you're gonna get this urge to just rebel over the next 7 days. Like, I don't need a title. I don't need a commitment. I'm going to live my life. I feel like you're going to get some type of confirmation that you just need to live your life. Okay. Yeah, you're escaping some type of situation. For those of you that were in like a relationship where you felt spiritually connected to someone, you may have fantasized a lot, or this person would fantasize with you, but they've been in a relationship the whole time. Um, I see you looking like, the fuck? That's what I'm seeing here. hmm It's like someone wanted you to believe that you needed them for some type of stability, some type of wealth. Okay, we have riches here in reverse. And so they felt as if you would settle for security, essentially sacrifice what you feel your worth or what you desire in order to just have this person in your life. Somebody thought that they could start an affair with you or treat you as like a place where they go for a good time, not a long time. Like eventually you'll come around to this idea when you're financially struggling, or you need some type of financial assistance. Someone wanted you to, this could just be forces in general that was wanting you to fall for an illusion, because this feels like the smoke screens around the reality of a situation is been constantly being removed, right? And you may have been trying to I don't know how to explain it to you. I feel like in the past you were trying to show someone that you were capable of change, you were capable of submission, you were capable of, going, being exclusive, or trying to be monogamous in a particular type of way that didn't get you anywhere. It's almost like they just wanted to know that no one else could have you. It's a one-way street here. So this week, I see you pretty much saying, fuck it, fuck that. I'm not finna sit here and be spiritually caught up in la la land, romanticizing something that is the shitty end of the stick. I'm not finna accept the short end of the stick. I deserve more than a temporary love affair, because I feel like this was what was being offered to you. hmm So either you're going to be having a straight up conversation with someone. I see you cutting somebody off this week. Like completely, like being done with somebody. Like a friend, a lover, multiple people. You're going to be weeding out your options this week. And any ones that are not showing you that they want something more, and they're trying to control you, have their cake and eat it too. Oh, you're going to be cutting people off real strong this week. I don't know if you have already started, but that's what I'm seeing here. You're like, oh, okay, you're playing games. No problem. Say less. I don't need your money. I don't need nothing from you. That's what I'm seeing here. This is your future self. I'm hearing that song, I Was Born, by Beyonce. Drop it like a thotty. Drop it like a thotty. Yeah, this is about to be your next steps. You're about to be going back outside. This feels like someone was trying to get you to conform, stay inside, don't be seen, um, behave, wait on them, something like that. They wanted you to have like an exclusive love affair with you, just between the two of you, just between the two of y'all, and they felt like they could get you, um, keep you hopeful that things will eventually change in your favor. Nah, you like, you get past me with that. So I feel like you're moving on from multiple options that are not showing up in the present moment exactly. Like, how's somebody gonna be sitting here trying to dictate to you and tell you what they would like for you to do? Um, Having you fall in love with the potential, keeping you waiting, and you getting absolutely nothing in return. Nothing. You see what I'm saying? But you're already powerful. You're already in control of yourself. You already take care of all your things. You already know your value. You're being already paid well. Matter of fact, a lot of you is showing me that you have the ability to bless other people. But someone wanted to convince you that everything about you was on reserve for them. Okay? And then even if it's just mere conversation, just mere conversation has someone believing that they were the source of your blessings. They were the support that you needed in order to thrive. So they tried to chastise you energetically. That's what I'm seeing here. They could have been trying to fuck with money, donations, community, whatever, assistance, trying not to give you certain assistance, to make you more obedient. But this is obedience to them. I don't know who that person is in your life, but it was definitely no money, no play. You don't get to do nothing. You just gotta, and you'll never be able to get out of this situation. And your future self is coming in this week and it's like, you have me hell bent to believe, like, we in the future, everything that this person tried to convince you that you couldn't do without them, everything that this entire dynamic tried to convince you that you needed permission to do, your future self saying, we doing it, boo. Okay, whoever you are, we doing it. And you don't need this person's permission. You don't need this person's illusion. Because this person is on a fixed income. This person has no real escrow. You're getting it from your ability. Okay, that's why I said Taurus energy, you're the motherfucking bank. This person don't have no real wealth. Okay? They may be rich. They may have riches, but they don't have real wealth. And that's the difference between them and you. You are genuinely wealthy. You were born this way. You're always provided for. You're always cared for. You have a spiritual connection. You see here with Buddha here, and y'all know when you go in the nail salons, you have a spiritual connection with the Most High. When y'all go in a nail salon, a Chinese restaurant, you have that connection, right? You, no matter where you go with that culture, you're going to see Buddha at the front door. And you may not believe in Buddha, but you have a relationship. The candle lights never go out. You know what I'm saying? If you drink, you have a spiritual with the other side. So when people try to, like, invasion of privacy, they try to monitor, and I'm not just talking about people, I'm also talking about forces. When they try to monitor you and just walk into your sanctuary, okay, your mind is also your sanctuary, and they try to create these illusion or narratives. Look at that apple. Temptation will test you. Yeah. They try to bribe you inconspicuously. They can't help it. It's like they want to get to that realm. And so they want to pull some type of mysticism out of you in order to make themselves wealthier. And then they feel like once they got you, it's like they become abusive. They start doing shit to really fuck with their, they try to start treating you like shit. That's what this is pretty much telling me, rebellion. And the reason why they do you like that is because they fear that their spell or their illusion won't work forever on you. So what do? They try to take an authoritative route. They try to pull a submissive and a dominant sub route. And it's just to make them feel validated and secure within themselves. Yeah. Because as long as you value this person or these people's opinion about how you do something and how you earn something, the more it keeps you from actually accessing your spiritual gift and ability. All right? Your abundance don't come from these people. Okay? They caught up in earthly matters, bartering systems, he say, she say, robbing from Peter to pay Paul. Like, they have that type of buggy bug world out there. Like, something could get hurt. All right. And this is how they try to make you be afraid of yourself. Didn't I say the candles are always lit? You will be shown the way. Spirit is not playing with you. All right. So you had a spiritual connection with someone. We have a spiritual connection, but I do feel like at some point there was someone spiritually connected to you, the vessel. You see what I'm saying? Trying to control the way in which demonizing you for the way you show your body, demonizing you for the way in which you're out here expressing your sensuality. There's this Eve concept that someone was trying to project over you. Pretty much saying that as long as you are displaying yourself in a particular way, you attract abusive people towards you. You attract people towards you that will only want you for an affair, that will only want you for a good time, not a long time. Pretty much trying to convince you that you're the reason why you're unable to find better, because you don't know how to hide the temptation of another person. So let's say, for example, you're a woman, right? And you don't wear I don't know, dashiki, or you don't wear rags to rich. Sorry, spirit, be patient with me. Or you don't wear certain things that covers you up. Okay, maybe you accentuate certain things. Maybe you flirt. Maybe you have a certain flair about yourself. Maybe you have charisma, and you've had people that try to dim that about you. Because they start to feel as if you're flirting with them, or they start to feel as if you're making them desire you. You get what I'm saying? What you're doing is you're exposing their dark side, which is they already had that condition to begin with, right? How is it that documentaries can show, African women running around? I said running around. Oh my God. I can't believe I said running around. Like braids in the ground. Okay, anyway. We're literally cleavage, breasts out, hanging, and little, bare hardly no clothes on. But it's not over sexualized. Right? And then in America, or wherever this shit is, wherever this is happening in the world, you have people saying, oh, well, what did you expect that person was going to do? How they were going to perceive you if you're showing all your cleavage, or you're showing your ass, or you're talking a certain type of way. No, it's no different. The problem is you are easily tempted. You have no self-control. You have no self-restraint. So when you see breasts, or you see booty, or you see legs, you feel as if it makes you uncomfortable, but it's not the person that's wearing it. The person that's wearing it is making you, is shining light on the fact that you have you're easily tempted. And then you make excuses for your temptation. And so you try to fix the rest of the world so you could still have your lust, and you could still have your desires, without feeling as if anything is wrong with you. So you need other people. So whoever these people are, this group of people, whatever, they need the rest of the world to support their cognitive dissonance. They don't want the shadow to be illuminated about them. They're self-conscious about certain things, and it makes them feel uncomfortable. And they feel like that's the problem with the world. So the first thing people like to say is, well, what did you do that made a person feel like they wanted to cheat? These are the type of people that I feel like you're dealing with right now, or that you will be dealing with, where they believe that the reason why their partner wants to cheat is because of people like you that tempt them. If we had less people tempting them, and we had less people trying to reveal temptation into certain people. It's like, why the hell should you move the sugar, right, off the counter, or should the person have enough self-restraint not to indulge in the sugar or overindulge in a certain thing? That's what I'm seeing here. You do have someone here that is trying to be with you, while at the same time in a relationship with someone else that may be a gold digger, in a relationship with someone else that may be physically trying to hold this person's attention and things like that, while at the same time looking for you. I feel like there is someone in your near future that's going to be looking for you in connection with someone that is desiring you for whatever reason. So this person's finna be like, oh, this, they're trying to evaluate what about you is so valuable. That's what I'm seeing here. And they're looking for, I see someone like trying to go through somebody else's phone, trying to read. Somebody trying to figure out who has someone's attention, honey. I don't know if you talk to someone. I heard end-to-end encryption. Someone may be trying to communicate with you through I feel like someone's gonna tell you straight up, okay? Straight up, somebody finna tell you like, I want to have an affair with you. Yeah, I might be married. I might be in a long-term relationship. I don't give a fuck about none of that shit. I want you, Taurus. That's what I'm seeing here. You somebody's fantasy, somebody's secret lover, and they don't give a damn. This person is trying to, yeah. You see this, the light here, the candle. Jeez Louise. Something's going on next. I'm telling you. Bottom of the deck. You turn the light on. I don't know what you did, but something that you did, and it's like reality. You called your energy back. That's what I feel like here. You're not fantasizing with somebody. You're not playing with somebody. Let's keep it a buck. I heard let's keep it a bean. Let's keep it a bean. Let's keep it a buck. Optimism. I'm okay. Okay, let them play with you. See all these apples and this abundance here? You like, okay, say I won't. Say, with no remorse. If you're in a relationship, you may be the actual one that's like, you know what? I'm about to step outside. You see it here? It's another vessel. It's another vessel. You about to do it. Look at this. And you don't care what people say about you either. You are aware of what comes with the territory. But you are, with this healing energy, somebody could work in the medical staff as well. Okay, someone could be a warrior. When I think of warrior energy, this is like people on the front line. So you have military, you have retirees, veterans. I'm also seeing people that used to be, like worked a lot of hours here. October, November could be significant. But it's like I've done a lot of healing. You see here, medical staff healing. You've put in a lot of work already. And so now you have, you feel like at this point you want it all. You see here, cornucopia optimism. Like you're not selling. You're not selling. You are not for sale. Look at this. Healer of the ages. A person couldn't buy you if they wanted to buy you. That's the crazy part. I don't think they realize that, you know? So I feel like anyone that was coming towards you deceitful, whether that was sugarcoating, not being blunt, not being honest, you cut them off like bad habits. Yeah. People couldn't buy you if they wanted to, so they cannot flex to you with like their career, how much money they make. Like you are unfuckwittable pretty much. And you cold with it too. You cold with it too. Planning. I'm serious. Like this whole fantasy, 5D, I'm seeing someone saying, you know what? I'm about to plan my life. I'm manifesting this shit. And I feel like you're not waiting on anyone to change. You're not waiting on anyone to leave another person. You're not waiting on anyone to see your worth. Like I'm seeing zoom. You're about to zoom past a lot of people really fast. Someone was trying to catch you though. get you caught up in a situation. I think they wanted to get you caught up in like a lie or a catfish situation. There's something here that you were born to do. Your energy is just healing. Okay? Like, people are gonna naturally desire you. That just is what it is. And I feel like you understand now that you can't have nobody around you that has a low IQ, or they are very insecure within their own sexuality, where they feel like they have to control you and lock you up to themselves and be possessive over you. They have no right. They have no right at all. They can do their worst, but it will always backfire. That's what Spirit is showing me. It will always backfire on them. It will never work out in their favor. You are a bull. You're a bull. You were born for the pressure. And so now you got your heights, your sights set higher. That's what I'm seeing here. You're like, man, you know the life that I could manifest for myself? Watch this. I can show you better than I could tell you. That's you over the next 7 days. You leaving people on red. You leaving people waiting for confirmation. I'm telling you. Someone wanted you to be a fool over them, chase them, fight for them. Nah. The sun in reverse. Something was hopeless because of a third party situation. Confirmation from Spirit. So you're done waiting. Okay? I feel like somebody either went back to a hopeless situation, or they chose someone else over you. And so you're like, say less. Go and be with your unhappy person. 3 of Wands and the 2 of Cups. That's your loss. You good. And I feel like this was meant to happen. This is completing some type of I don't even think you get triggered the same way when it comes to these third party situations. Whether they're workaholics or they're just in a relationship with someone else. You don't feel the same way that you used to feel about someone else. And that's going to be your confirmation that whatever stronghold that this person had, it came from you valuing their opinion. You know what I'm saying? And this person invested a lot of their life trying to make you see their worth by breadcrumbing you. And so you've wised up. This person can't deceive you. And the crazy part about it is they trying though. They literally trying to put you back under some type of optimism, like, oh, I don't want nothing else but this person. I don't want nothing else but it. And it's not working with you anymore. Because you've healed. You forgave yourself. You see somebody exactly for who they are. You can see how insecure that they are. I feel like you fell in love with the potential of them. And the potential of them was just, okay, yeah, you have great qualities, but I mean, it's wasted. You know what I'm saying? It's wasted potential. It's wasted money. It's a bad investment investing in this person, because this person has too many. They have too much. They have too much baggage, and I feel like the baggage that they have is like they owe karma not to you but to the universe. They're greedy. They're selfish. They have a stingy spirit. Okay. They're miserable. And yeah, this person's going to be held up for a long time. I feel like the more that this person went through experiences where they dealt with like gold diggers or people misusing them or using them, they kind of like turned into this buggy bug world. Where it's like, this is what women do. This is what men do. So this is what I'm about to do. You know, they'll spend the rest of their life trying to get me to settle down, trying to get me to be with them. This person started to dog people. Yeah. It's like they became angry or vengeful towards passion and desire, you know. this is like that type of person that becomes bitter. They become bitter by another person's ability to, attract people, or they have this type of, someone really hates the spirit of Eve, like where they look at Eve in a way where it's like, if it wasn't for you, damn you, Eve type of energy. You listen to that third party energy. You listen, it's your fault that the world is what it is because you listen to like that Lilith, that serpent energy. And so this person takes out a lot of their they stay emotionally detached. They take out a lot of their frustration on Eve, on daughters of Eve. And you may be able to see how this person is emotionally detached and why they are non-committal and what their issue is and what they need to heal. But the more you believe that this person is capable of healing, it was keeping you stuck and stagnant. You feel what I'm saying? The most ugliest trait is to know that somebody intentionally dogs out another person. That shit is unattractive on all levels. And it's because you're wiser than that. You get what I'm saying? The serpent represents wisdom. It represents the mysticism. It also represents a whole lot. So regardless of how you may feel about telling Eve or telling a third party, like that man or that woman don't love you, regardless of how you may, Eve may even bite the own hand that feeds them or gives them the wisdom knowledge. Like, you dealt with the situation where it's like putting people up on game about how, pretty much when I think of Eve, Lilith, and Adam, it reminds me of that third party energy. Okay. And I'm just creating an example to explain a point that I'm trying to make. Adam blames Eve. Eve is aware, but also, what does awareness mean? You're aware of how you're being treated, but now you're making a conscious decision to accept the treatment, right? Well, here you have Lilith in the middle where it's like, I'm rejected anyway. I'm demonized anyway. I don't give a damn. So it's like this Five of Wands. This Five of Wands energy depicts that conflict between the two, where one despises Lilith because she brought a second choice, or she brought to the awareness of the choices that were not being utilized. And then you have the other person feeling as though they're never good enough and trying to please a person that despises them because they were. It's like blaming, pointing fingers. That's what the energy is. Twin energy. You come from this, so you blame each other. You point fingers about, well, if you never listen to the serpent, and then this person feels like, well, at least we're together, and the other person, Adam despises Eve, regardless if they're together, because to him, we would have never descended to this position if I didn't trust you. So he resents her for trusting her. And so he demonizes Lilith, and then he mistreats Eve. So whether you are descendants of those energies, is still describing that same third party dynamic where someone is incapable of loving. And the lesson that Adam, or the descendants of Adam was always meant to learn, was how you would do yourself. Like, how you want to be forgiven for yourself, so you can't even forgive your own counterpart type of energy. And so you misuse them as like a punishment. You literally, it's pretty much saying like, the descendants of Adam have pretty much utilized their entire life and passed down that same condition of, you just got to keep them from allowing that part out of themselves. Like, you got to keep Eve conditioned, suppressed, you know. It's not cute, because the shadow is a part of her. She's aware of the information. You get what I'm saying? And I think there's this whole initiative of these dynamics are meant to heal ancestral patterns that were passed down. But whoever this person is, or whoever these people is in your life, they have a difficult time healing that pattern. But your work, whoever you are, your high priestess work is done with those people. Like, they're still under their illusion, right? They're still under their spell. They're still under their curses, and they're still under their illusions. There's nothing that you can do for them. And I feel like that's kind of like why you're unattracted. I feel like this took you. You had to take a chance. You had to see what you can make out of it. You had to go through the growing pains in order for you to win again. You had to go through the pain for you to win again. So I feel like if you get what I'm putting down, you're about to be extremely successful right now. This is your confirmation. All right. 5 of Swords in reverse is telling me this is your confirmation not to care what anyone thinks about you. Because I feel like you're giving birth to Lilith right now. With inside of your access in your garden. I feel like you're going into your own garden and you're about to create something that will be a masterpiece. Whether this is going viral, you're going to get a lot of hate from it. Because the 5 of Swords, and you're meant not to care about whatever this is that you pull out of your hat. But you're about to appear like a Mad Hatter. But can't nobody stop you though. You get what I'm saying? You're about to manifest a whole new life for yourself. Hold on. I feel like you're going to be reteaching yourself a new craft or a new skill. This is what this energy is. For some of you, this feels like scrying. For others of you, this feels like editing, or you may take a little course, or you just may start playing with something and it's going to go viral. There's going to be some block. I feel like there was a blockage on something, but you have something else that is brand new and is going to thrive. I'm seeing you being able to propel yourself forward. Okay, this could literally be like you starting a whole new channel, going completely somewhere else. This may be like you letting go of that previous narrative and starting something completely new. For some of y'all, it's on that mundane level. For others of you, this is just you rebranding yourself, recreating yourself. Something wasn't growing in the past, but that's because you were talking to people that were never going to be able to receive you at that level of intelligence, or as long as this person is constantly trying to control you. All right. For some of you, this is like moving out of a house with a person. This is like you no longer having an affair with someone. This is you no longer waiting on someone. You no longer caring about a person's opinion. You no longer caring about your prior upbringing. You know, if you know you want to be a stripper, but you grew up in a small town or a community that shunned stripping, you might want to move to another state so you can strip in peace. Let me stop. Mirror. I feel like you are the ultimate mirror. You've done what you were meant to do. And these people are not meant to learn how you do something. They're meant to figure it out for themselves, how it's all connected, so they can receive and they can set themselves free and be more abundant in their lives. But yeah, so I feel like you're done investing in certain people over the next 7 days. You're like, nah. I feel like this could be a group of people. This could be just like people that you were trying to heal, you were trying to share perspectives with, and I just see you moving on overall. Yeah, Four of Wands. Some of you guys, you're going to get married, okay? I see you like waking up one day and by the end of this year, I am picking up you being like married. Someone's letting you know that they're going to marry you. I don't know if you've met this person. I don't know if you've met this person yet already. But or maybe you have. Huh. I see a relationship coming very soon for you. Oh yeah. And it looks like things are going to go fast. This person is going to promise. How you're going to know this person? It's like they're promising you that even after you guys get married, that they're going to always date you. They're going to always invest in the relationship from a space of intention. Okay? And they want you to know that. They don't mind how you talk. This person doesn't feel triggered about how you communicate, you being yourself. You don't have to sugarcoat for this person. Matter of fact, if you know that you're the type of person that's very vivacious, or you could talk a little blunt, maybe a little hardcore at times, this person don't take that shit personal. Like genuinely, I don't think this person takes it personal at all. At all. I feel like this person accepts you exactly for who you are, and that's exactly what you've been waiting for. You don't have to change for this person. You're not going to have to tell this person sweet nothing, stroke their ego. None of that. I don't see that in your near future with somebody significant in your life. You're not going to see this coming, but that's what's in the cards for you. Mm-hmm. You're about to have the energy to co-create with the universe again, your new life, your new reality. And I feel like the next 7 days is you're gonna feel yourself focused on goals, transformation complete. It says progress is positive. Hold on. Progress is positive and personal goals. Progress. They wrote that wrong, because it says positive. Progress is positive and personal goals will be achieved. Okay, well maybe I said it wrong. Okay. I feel like somebody was trying to come up with a way to prevent somebody else from finding out who you are, so they can't stalk you or haunt you. Be prepared to be renewed after a period of crisis. Yeah. It says there are two paths ahead. Be true to yourself. So in the past, you had two paths. It was like you were going to either stick around and be foolish with a past person, or you were going to know your worth and rise like the phoenix, even if it meant you had to venture off on this aspect by yourself without somebody else. Let's check on your finances, because I do feel like there's something coming for you financially. Somebody just made you feel all the way off. We got two cards here. Look at that. Release jealousy. Jealousy is an affirmation that you don't have something, and the universe manifests exactly as you affirm. Let other people's success inspire rather than frustrate you. If they have it, so can you. And then we have savings. As you consistently save for your future is saved. You do your future self a big favor as you consistently set aside present funds. This is part of your self-care and path to feeling secure as you focus on your life purpose. One of the things that I noticed about both of these cards, they're green. Mm-hmm. Which is why I'm telling you, Taurus, that you are the bank. You're in the house of value, resources, funds. That's what Venusian energy is. That's what Aphrodite energy is. So you're always going to want to be, is always going to want to like date you, wife you up, right? Really look at the story between the Greek, okay? Look at all of that. Aries, okay, which is the Emperor energy that showed up here. That's my Aries card. Aphrodite, and I don't know who the other god is, but he was the god of like crafting. This also reminds me of Shango, Oshun, and I forgot his name. But the story is interesting. Pretty much about how Shango stole the wife of, I think it was Oya, if I'm not mistaken. So you may resonate with those stories. Well, he didn't steal her, but kind of, sort of. I don't know. But I am seeing those characters play out here. Let's get one more card, because I saw conscious consumer. So we have power of prayer. I'm telling you, all you got to do is communicate and ask God. And when God brings it towards you, start generating that bank, that cash flow. All right, give this situation to God for uplifting and healing, and be open to miracles. Heaven's unlimited resources, love, and answers are awaiting your prayers. Be sure to act upon divine guidance God gives to you in response to your prayers. So yeah, I feel like you're about to be way more intentional with what you write down, what you ask for, what you affirm, and it's not going to take you long. I feel like you're going to do this in less than a year. This transformation that you're performing on yourself right now. You're like, missed me. You're realizing that there are even people that you were once attracted to, whether you're male or female, people that you've dated were always jealous of you. It's like you probably didn't even realize it. Like, how can your own partners be jealous of you? But they were. And the bottom of the deck, it says partnerships. There was a lot of people jealous of you. Like, you just keep getting saved. Like, God just keeps saving you. God just keeps restoring you. And it's like, how? Why is it that this is happening for you? You're not even living a certain type of way. You're not even saying what God wants you to say. Somebody was trying to, a group of people, a lot of people were trying to convince you that you were not who you say you are. And I feel like the joke is on them. You feel me? It's all the way on them. Taurus, I love you guys, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.